Hi there. Today we're breaking down the Pilates rollover. This is more of an advanced exercise because you're going up and over, especially if you have a vulnerable neck, if you've ever had surgery or injury, you want to be careful that you're not taking your body up and over and straining it more. But I do have some modifications for you in case you go into a Pilates class and they're doing the rollover and you want to participate too. I do have some modifications you can do that just allow you to kind of get into the low belly engagement, which is nice and fun. Okay. So let's break down the rollover and see what is it that we're really doing there. Okay. My name is Gretchen, founder of Bounce the Core. I'm here every week with new workouts. So please hit that subscribe button. Come and join the community. We'd love to have you. All right. So let's go. Okay. So here's the rollover. Okay. The rollover comes after the 100 as well as the roll up. So with the 100, here's our position where we're flexing at the chest to come up. We have the roll up where we're also flexing at that chest, but we're lifting that body up and over. Notice this position, it's sort of the same position you see over your head in the rollover. All right, we're not collapsing into anything. So often what I see in the rollover are people just trying to get their legs over to the other side. Then everything's collapsing in. My hips have collapsed it into me. My neck is jammed. Nothing really feels good about this at all. Okay, so what you want to feel more is kind of like your butt bones are reaching towards your heels as you try to flex at the chest like you do in the 100. So it's more of a lift up and over. I'm anchoring the tops of my arms and my palms, so I'm really sitting on my upper mid back. And then I'm scooping and I'm creating an up and over lift. And when I do that, it's really hard for me to get my legs to the floor. I don't have that flexibility yet. It might take years to get there, okay? And then you open the legs, and if you want to give a good flexed heel, you can reach to the heels, but that's more for people who have their toes towards the floor and can use the floor to really help get a little bit more deeper stretch. So I kind of keep my feet pointed the whole time. And then you're pressing your legs away from you, really supporting. So they're reaching away, 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 and squeeze. Nothing is collapsing. It's all very intentional and controlled. Okay. A few things you want to be careful of is that you're not nodding your chin to your chest. You don't want to cram your neck. You want to look straight up to the sky, and that's going to keep the natural curve of your neck. So just sort of trust your body that you're doing what you need to do. You don't need to be looking at your body to make sure. All right. Feel it in your body. You'll notice that you're anchoring a lot in your arms and your back, just like the bridge. We do the bridge in almost every exercise, especially in my workouts. And this is where you're anchoring your arms. So I'll kind of bend my arms here. You're anchoring your arms to feel your mid back to help lift your hips. So this is an exercise that helps to strengthen your back for your rollover. All right, it's the same idea. So when your legs are up and over you, you're really being controlled by that upper mid back, as well as sort of the reach of the butt bones to the heels. Okay. Some modifications that you can do is like take your body to tabletop and then just give little hip lifts. So you focus on the anchoring of the upper body, arms, back, and use your low belly to help lift the hips. And it's not like coming in like this. You're trying to use your belly and upper back to lift them. And you can cross your ankles with your knees wide, do the same thing. Okay, so that's a really good modification to do, because really the hardest part of the rollover is really that initial lift up, so you're not using momentum. Okay, another modification you can do is sort of like a rolling like a ball version, where you basically stop back there for a few seconds. So if you roll back right into your mid back and balance, reach your butt bones to your heels, and then come up and balance, and just keep doing that. Roll up, balance, and then come up. Okay. The idea is we don't want to compress anything. So if you think about all the different exercises in Pilates really being almost like the same exercise, just in a different variation, it can really help when you do the rollover. sometimes when these exercises get harder, we tend to forget our foundation. We tend to forget the basics. So I want you to really think about the basics that you've learned already and then take them into the rollover. Like, we don't compress the spine, right? So what can you do there to create decompression, to use your belly scoop, to reach the pelvis and the ribs away from one another? So you're sending your pelvis towards your heels, just like we do in the bridge, sending the pelvis to the heels. We reach that way. Same idea when they go up and over your head, they're reaching towards your heels. Use these same cues in the more challenging exercises and see if they can help you. That's why I always like to go back to the basics, because going back to the basics, you can fine tune your details and use those details in the more challenging intermediate exercises, such as the rollover. So I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you had maybe something that you learned that was new for your body. Keep practicing that rollover. I'm going to too. My goal is one day my toes will touch, but I don't care if they do. That's not the point of this, okay? So don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare to like what you think you should be doing. Just listen to your body. What feels good? What's decompressing it? What's stretching it? What's engaging it? And you'll get there, okay? So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.